Deathsgiving by Colton. When a family moves into a home where there was a murder 3 years earlier. Well, a few days before Thanksgiving, the killer escapes from jail and returns to his old house, where he wants the new family out, and if they don't leave, he'll make them. Jersey City, New Jersey. Thanksgiving 2006. A house appears. Nadine Gobbles appears in the kitchen stirring a spoon. Trevor Gobbles appears in the yard swinging an axe. The wind is blowing. Trevor looks up at the sky, then grabs a piece of wood. Trevor, Trevor, said woman number one's voice, echoing. Trevor turns around, then looks all over the place. Hello, is someone out here? Hello? Asked Trevor, turning around. A black figure appears behind Trevor. Trevor is walking. Trevor, over here, said woman's voice number one, echoing. Trevor stops, then turns around. The black figure appears in front of Trevor. Trevor gasps, then drops the pieces of wood. Nadine pours the potato slices into a pot, stirs the spoon again, then looks out the kitchen window. Trevor appears standing still, looking out into the distance. The kitchen window opens. And quat, Trevor, and quat, are you all right? And quat. Trevor continues staring at the black figure. And quat, Trevor, and quat. The black figure vanishes. Trevor gasping. And quat, Trevor, and quat, are you all right? And quat, yelled Nadine. Trevor looks up. His eyes turn black. He smiles. His eyes turn back to brown, then turns around. And quat. I'm all right, honey. And quat. Just thought I saw a wild animal. And quat, yelled Trevor, picking up the pieces of wood. And quat. All right. And quat. Come inside. And quat. Dinner's almost done. And quat, yelled Nadine. Coming, honey, said Trevor, smiling. The food is being placed onto the table. My, this looks yummy, honey. I can't believe you slaved in the kitchen for 2 days, said Trevor. Well, it is that time of year. Don't you remember? Asked Nadine. Remember what? Asked Trevor. Come on, we meet a few days before Thanksgiving. Remember? Asked Nadine. Oh, that's right. How could I forget that? Said Trevor. Nadine grabs a fork and a knife. Want to do the honors? Asked Nadine. Trevor looks at both the fork and the knife. I would love to, said Trevor, smiling, then grabs both the fork and the knife. The knife gets jammed into Nadine's chest. Nadine gasps. Trevor, said Nadine. Trevor gasps, then shakes his head. What? Asked Trevor. The turkey, are you gonna carve it? Asked Nadine. Yes, honey, here, said Trevor, grabbing both the fork and the knife. The turkey is being cut. A few pieces of turkey go onto 2 plates. So, what is the plan for tonight? Asked Nadine. Whatever you want, baby, said Trevor. I think we should have ourselves a little alone time. You know how much I want to make a family with you, said Nadine. Yeah, I think that's a great idea, said Trevor. Really? Asked Nadine. Yeah, I want us to start having a family, said Trevor. Nadine smiles, leans towards Trevor, then kisses him. I love you so much right now, said Nadine. I love you too, baby, said Trevor. A squeaking sound in the distance. Nadine is moaning in the distance. Both Nadine and Trevor appear in a bed. Oh my, you really like it rough. I've never seen this side of yourself before, said Nadine. Yeah, I like it rough. Really rough, baby, said Trevor, grabbing Nadine's throat, then starts squeezing it. Nadine is struggling to breathe. What are you doing? Asked Nadine. I said, and quat. I lived it rough, and quat, said Trevor. Nadine continues struggling to breathe. Trevor, said Nadine weakly. Trevor gasps, then looks at Nadine. Nadine, are you all right? Asked Trevor. Why were you squeezing my throat like that? Asked Nadine. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. Are you all right? Asked Trevor. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Then go to sleep. I think I had enough, said Nadine, getting out of the bed, then walks towards the bathroom. I'm sorry, baby. What the hell's going on with me? Asked Trevor. The moon appears, shining into the bedroom. Trevor, said woman number one's voice echoing. Trevor groans, then opens his eyes. The black figure appears next to Trevor's face. Oh my God, said Trevor. The black figure continues staring at Trevor. Trevor's eyes turn black. He moves the blankets, then gets out of the bed. Footsteps are walking. Nadine rolls over. The kitchen appears. The knife drawer opens. A hand grabs the chef's knife. Trevor looks up at the ceiling. Do it, Trevor, said woman's voice. Number one echoing. Nadine rolls over again. Both the black figure and Trevor appear in the bedroom doorway. Trevor walks towards the bed. Nadine, wake up. I have something for you, said Trevor. Nadine groans, then opens her eyes. What's that, baby? Asked Nadine. Trevor raises the chef's knife. This. Trevor jams the chef's knife into Nadine's chest. Nadine gasps. Trevor pulls the chef's knife out, then continuously jams it into Nadine's chest. Nadine, gasping, then goes limp. Trevor looks down at Nadine's body, sees the chef's knife in his hand, then drops it. Oh my God. What have I done? Asked Trevor. Your job, nice work, said woman's voice number one echoing. The black figure vanishes. The sun is rising. A few police cars appear outside of the house. Trevor appears in a pair of handcuffs, then being led to a police car. The back door of the police car opens. Trevor gets into the back of the police car. The black figure appears in the back seat of the police car sitting next to Trevor, then laughs evilly. The police car drives away. 3 years later, November 21st, 2009. The house appears. A car pulls into the driveway, stops, then turns off. Here we are, kids, said Jan Lopez, appearing. The car doors are opening, then shut. Patricia Lopez appears next to Jan. It looks great, Mom, said Patricia. It does, doesn't it? Said Jan. Edmund Lopez appears running around the front yard. Edmund, be careful. We don't want to ruin the grass, said Jan. Okay, Mom, can I go inside and pick my room now? Asked Edmund. Yeah, you too. Before he picks the one you want, said Jan. Patricia smiles, then follows Edmund into the house. A groaning sound in the distance. Corey Lopez appears holding a box. Oh my. This box is heavy, said Corey. Well, that's because it's the kitchen supplies, said Jan. Oh great. Now I have to carry this inside. With a new hernia growing, said Corey, laughing. Jan smiles, then grabs a box from the trunk of the car. Marsha Santos appears across the street. Afternoon. Marsha continues staring at Jan, then walks away. That's not creepy, said Jan, carrying the box towards the house. Patricia is walking around, then stops at a bedroom. Edmund runs underneath Patricia. Hey, you little monster, said Patricia. This is my room. This is my room, said Edmund. Fine, you could have the room with the monsters in. The closet. Edmund looks at the closet, then runs out of the room. Patricia smiles. I knew that would work, said Patricia, walking around the bedroom. Footsteps are approaching. Hey honey, did you decide which room you wanted? Asked Jan. Yeah, this one. Edmund wanted it first. But I told him there was a monster in the closet, said Patricia. Patricia, said Jan. What? It's a sibling rivalry. He'll learn it soon enough, said Patricia. All right, could you go get a few boxes, please? Asked Jan. Sure, said Patricia, walking out of the bedroom. Corey picks another box up, then groans. Patricia approaches. You know, they say getting old sucks. I really believe that, said Corey. Need a hand with the box, Dad? Asked Pacifica. No, I got this. This is really heavy. Get something light so you don't hurt yourself, said Corey, carrying the box into the house. Patricia grabs a box, turns around, then gets startled. Officer Bernard Watts appears. Whoa, it's only me, ma'am. Are you all right? Asked Bernard. Yeah, I'm good. Who are you? Asked Patricia. Oh, I'm Officer Watts. But you and your family can call me Bernard, said Bernard. Nice to meet you, Bernard, said Pacifica. And this is my partner, Officer Warren Burton, said Bernard. Nice to meet you, ma'am, said Officer Warren Burton, appearing. Footsteps are approaching. Hi, how may I help you, gentlemen? I hope my daughter hasn't done anything yet, said Jan. No, ma'am. We're just the local police. We saw you guys moving into the old Gobbles house. Thought we would just stop by and say and quat, hi, and quat, said Bernard. Well, nice to meet you. You've already met my daughter Patricia. I'm Jan Lopez. And my son and husband are around here somewhere, said Jan. Well, when we meet them, it'll be an honor. We like to introduce ourselves first, said Bernard. All four are laughing. Radio static. Officers, please report back to the station, said woman's voice number 2 over radio. Roger that. Well, have a nice day, said Bernard. Bye, said Warren. Both Bernard and Warren are walking, then getting into a police car. The police car starts, then drives away. Well, the police are nice around here, said Jan. And really cute too, said Patricia. Patricia, said Jan. What? I'm just saying. They're really cute, said Patricia. Jan grabs another box, then hands it to Patricia. Move in first, then meet the locals, said Jan. Patricia smiles. Jersey City Prison appears. Prisoners appear working out. Weights are clanking. Trevor appears lifting weights. Hey, look everyone. It's Mr. Gobbles. For those that don't know, Mr. Gobbles killed his wife on Thanksgiving 3 years ago, which the anniversary is coming up. Congratulations, man, you're famous. The only dumb shit who'd kill someone on a family holiday. You know, I should really bust you up. You know, I hate wife beaters and killers. Hell, I hate killers altogether. I'm only in here because of a robbery. Trevor continues lifting the weights. Hey man, I'm talking to you. You think you're better than me, huh? You know what? Turn your ass around and look at me. Or are you afraid to actually take on a real man? Asked prison number 1. Trevor drops the weights. The weights bounce off the ground. The other prisoners are looking, then step backwards. Prisoner number 1 looks around. You shouldn't have said that, man, said prison number 2. Why? What's he gonna do? Come on, man, do something. Trevor turns towards prisoner number 1. Prison number 1 punches Trevor. Trevor falls onto the ground. Yeah, Come on, bitch. Come on, do something. That's right, you can't. Because you're nothing but a wife killer. Can't go after men, can you? Asked prisoner number 1. Trevor grabs a weight. Prisoner number 1 swings his fist. Trevor holds up the weight. Prisoner number 1's fist hits the weight, then screams. The other prisoners are gasping. Trevor stands up, looks at prisoner number 1, then swings the weight. The weight hits prisoner number 1. Prisoner number 1 falls onto the ground, then spits up blood. Trevor approaches prisoner number 1. You'll never mess with Mr. Gobbles again, will you? Asked Trevor. No, I won't. I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. Can you help me? Asked prisoner number 1. Yes, I could help you, said Trevor, standing up, then raises the weight over his head. Prisoner number 1's eyes widen. Oh, come on, man, said prisoner number 1. Trevor lets go of the weight. The weight falls, then crushes prisoner number 1's skull. An alarm goes off. 2 security guards appear, running. Trevor looks around. Get away from him, Mr. Gobbles, said security guard number 1. Trevor walks away from prisoner number 1's body. Security guards drag prisoner number 1's body away. You know what to do, Mr. Gobbles, said security guard number 2. Trevor kneels onto the ground, then puts his hands behind his back. Security guard number 1 approaches Trevor, then goes to put handcuffs onto him. Trevor turns around, grabs security guard number 1's throat, then rips his skin off. Security guard number 1 is gasping. Trevor, said security guard number 2, pointing his gun. Trevor grabs security guard number 1, then puts him in front of himself. The gun continuously fires. Security guard number 1 continuously being shit. The gun clicks. Trevor stands up, then throws security guard number 1's body into security guard number 2. More security guards appear, then fire their guns. Trevor runs through the crowd of prisoners. The guns continue firing. The other prisoners are being shot. Hold your fire. Everyone move. Move it. Security guards approaching the body. I think we got him, said security guard number 3. Security guard number 4 rolls the body over. Prisoner number 4 appears. Damn it. He's around here somewhere. Find him, said security guard number 4. The security guards are running around. Security guard number 5 stops, then sees a hole in the fence. Sir, I found something, said security guard number 5. The other security guards are approaching. You've got to be kidding me, said security guard number 4. Footsteps are walking. The warden's office door opens, then he appears eating behind his desk. Where is he? Asked warden number 1. He escaped, sir. He got out through the fence somehow. Do you want us to go after him? Asked security guard number 4. No, I want you to find this man here. He knows how to find Mr. Gobbles, said ward number 1, hanging a picture. I'll do that now, sir, said security guard number 4, walking away. Warden number 1 looks out the window. You're going home, aren't you? Asked warden number 1. November 24th. One day until Thanksgiving. Jan appears stirring a spoon. Footsteps are approaching. Corey walks into the kitchen. Oh, coffee, said Corey, grabbing a mug, then pouring coffee into it. So, is your family coming this year for Thanksgiving? Asked Jan. Not this year. My brothers and sister are heading to their other families' houses, and mom and dad are going to the retirement home's Thanksgiving dinner, said Corey. That's good, so I'm just cooking for us tomorrow then? Asked Jan. I guess so, said Corey. Footsteps are approaching. Morning, guys. Oh, coffee. said Patricia. Hey, Patricia. You didn't invite any friends over for Thanksgiving, did you? Asked Jan. I kinda invited Officer Watts. I hope that's all right, said Patricia. That's good. Because I have a big turkey, said Jan. Oh, good, said Patricia. So, you and Officer Watts. Are you two dating? Asked Corey. Dad, said Pacifica. Hey, you're 19. You're an adult. But if I catch him fondling you, we'll be spending next year's Thanksgiving in jail, said Corey, laughing, then walks away. So, is it serious between you two? Asked Jan. I really like him a lot. I just want to see where it goes, said Patricia. That's good, because I don't want any grandbabies yet, said Jan. Walking away. Mom, said Patricia. The front door opens. Corey walks outside, goes towards the sidewalk, bends over, grabs the newspaper, stands up, then gets startled. Marsha appears. Holy Mother of God, said Corey. Sorry, Mr. Lopez, said Marsha. No need. I needed my heart pumping through my body, said Corey. I just wanted to stop by and say how brave you are, said Marsha. Well, thank you, Mrs. asked Corey. Santos, Marsha Santos, said Marsha. Well, thank you so much for saying I'm brave. Corey goes to walk, then stops. Why am I brave? Asked Corey. Don't you know whose house this is? Asked Marsha. Well, I think it's mine, Mrs. Santos. I bought it, said Corey. Marsha looks at Corey. This house used to belong to Trevor and Nadine Gobbles. What a sweet couple they were. They loved, laughed, and lived life, said Marsha. Yeah, so tragic. May I go back inside? Asked Corey. But don't you want to know what happened? Asked Marsha. I do, but my boys are freezing. Because I'm not wearing pants underneath this robe, Mrs. Santos. Now, good day, said Corey, shutting the front door. Are you all right? Asked Jan. Edmund appears running downstairs. Kids, please stay away from that crazy woman that lives next door. Not until I find out her problem, said Corey. Marsha is walking across the street. A car appears driving, then stops in front of Marsha. Marsha looks, sees Trevor behind the wheel, then walks across the road. The car drives past. Marsha continues walking. Stops, then looks back at the car. Oh my God, he's back, said Marsha, running into her house. The front door opens, shuts, then locks. Marsha is walking towards her telephone, then picks up their receiver. The buttons are being pushed. 911. What's your emergency? Asked woman number two's voice. Yes, this is Marsha Santos. Please send Officer Watts to 2304 West Avenue. I need to speak with him, quickly, said Marsha. Yes, ma'am. I'll tell Officer Watts as soon as possible, said woman's voice number two. Thank you and hurry, said Marsha. Will do, ma'am, said woman number two's voice. The receiver is being hung up. The police station appears. Both Bernard and Warren appear sitting at their desks. So, how's that Patricia doing? Asked Warren. Great. She's so smart, beautiful, and actually works. Unlike my last girlfriend. And she's funny too, said Bernard. That's great. Are you coming over for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow? Asked Warren. Actually, Patricia invited me to her parents' house, said Bernard. Oh, meeting the parents took you less time, said Warren. I've already met the parents, remember, said Bernard. Actually, Officer Watts met the parents. Bernard didn't, said Warren. Is that a problem? asked Bernard. Well, during your shift. You're a police officer. Off shift, you're the guy the father wants to kill for banging his daughter, said Warren. Great, said Bernard. Footsteps are approaching. Officer Watts, a message for you. A woman named Marcia Santos wants to talk to you in person, said Officer Number 1. Great. Crazy old Marcia wants to see me. Want to come along? Asked Bernard. And talk to that old cook. I'll be safer right here, said Warren. You're an ass, man, said Bernard smiling, then stands up. Jersey City Prison appears. Warden Number 1 appears behind his desk, then writes onto a piece of paper. Knocking on the door. Come in, said Warden Number 1. The warden's office door opens. Sir, the person you wanted me to find is here, said Security Guard Number 4. Send him in, said Warden Number 1. Footsteps are walking into the office. Gustavo Douglas appears wearing all black. Hello, Warden. I hear you have a problem, said Gustavo. Yes, I do. Mr. Trevor Gobbles got out. I need you to track him down, said Warden Number 1. And what's my cut this time? Asked Gustavo. $500,000, said Ward Number 1. Sounds fair. $500,000 just to find Mr. Gobbles. No problem, said Gustavo, walking towards the office door. Oh, and Mr. Douglas. Gustavo stops, then turns around. I don't want Mr. Gobbles coming back here, said Ward Number 1. Then I guess I'll have to kill him, said Gustavo. That's the idea, said Ward Number 1. Good day, Warden, said Gustavo, opening the office door, then walking out. Is there a problem, sir? Asked Security Guard Number 1. No, no problem at all, said Ward Number 1, smiling, then continues writing. Knocking on the door. Marcia approaches the front door holding a frying pan. The front door opens. Bernard appears. Oh, Officer Watts, thank you for coming. Hurry, get in here, said Marcia. What seems to be the problem? Mrs. Santos, asked Bernard. I saw him, officer. I saw him driving a car, said Marcia. Who'd you see driving a car? And was it illegally? Asked Bernard. No, it wasn't illegally, because he did the proper straightforward driving. But I saw him driving it. He was behind the wheel, said Marcia. Who was behind the wheel? Mrs. Santos, asked Bernard. Trevor Gobbles. Bernard sighs. I'm telling you the truth here, officer. I was talking to Mr. Lopez across the street, telling him the story of Trevor. Then, as I made my way across the street, a car stopped right in front of me, and I saw him. As clear as day, officer. I didn't release who it was until I got across the street and the car was gone, said Marcia. Mrs. Santos, you didn't see Mr. Gobbles. You thought you saw him? Maybe it was someone else with a beard. A lot of men grow out beards anymore, Mrs. Santos, said Bernard. I'm telling you, Officer Watts. Go up to the prison and ask about Mr. Gobbles. Hell, call even, said Marcia. All right, Mrs. Santos. I'll go back to the station and call the prison myself. You just stay here. And if you see Mr. Gobbles again, don't panic and call me. Here, this has my personal number on it. If you see him, what are you gonna do? Asked Bernard. Call you, Officer Watts, said Marcia. That's right. Now if you don't mind. I'd like to get back to work, said Bernard. Yeah. Go right ahead. And don't forget to call, said Marcia. I won't, Mrs. Santos, said Bernard, walking out the front door. Marcia walks, then locks the front door. Bernard sighs, then walks off Marcia's porch. Marcia looks out the window, then watches Bernard get into the police car. The police car drives away. Marcia sighs. The wind is blowing. Marcia looks, then walks towards the back door. The back door appears open ajar. Marcia shuts the back door, then moves the curtain away from the window of the back door. Trevor appears behind Marcia, then wraps a cord around her throat. Marcia gasping and struggling. Trevor squeezes the cord tighter. Marcia goes limp. Trevor grabs Marcia's arm, then drags her away. A car appears driving. Gustavo is looking around. The car stops. Gustavo looks, then sees a car on the side of the road. The driver door opens, then shuts. Gustavo walks towards the car, then looks inside it. Woman number 2's body appears. Gustavo looks into the back seat, then sees a baby seat. Poor baby. Didn't even have a chance, said Gustavo, walking towards the car. The driver door opens, then shuts. The shifter goes into the drive gear. The car drives away. The police station appears. Warren is sitting in his chair. I can't believe I got stuck working on Thanksgiving, said Warren. Someone needs to. Just in case a crime happens, said Bernard. Yeah, when's the last time a crime happened on Thanksgiving? Asked Warren. 3 years ago. Remember? Asked Bernard. Oh yeah, but what are the chances of it happening again? Said Warren. Have you met your family? Asked Bernard. Very funny, said Warren. Footsteps approaching. Hello, is anyone here? Asked Gustavo. Footsteps are walking. Yeah, how can we help you, sir? Asked Bernard. Whoa, nice getup, said Warren. I'm Gustavo Douglas. I'm a bounty hunter. I was hired by the warden at Jersey City Prison, said Gustavo. What is a bounty hunter doing here? Asked Bernard. I'm looking for a man. Maybe you know him, said Gustavo. What's the man's name? We'll find him, asked Warren. Trevor Gobbles, said Gustavo. All right. Is this some kind of prank or something? Because you know, Trevor Gobbles killed his wife 3 years ago. And all of a sudden on Thanksgiving, he comes back, said Bernard. I'm telling the truth. Gustavo pulls out his ID. Here's my information. You could call the warden if you want to. But by that time, more people will be dead, said Gustavo. Warren. Go check this out. Keep talking, Mr. Douglas, said Bernard. 2 days ago, Trevor Gobbles killed a prisoner. A security guard and a few other prisoners were shot while Trevor made his escape. So, the security guards found a hole in the fence. That's how Trevor Gobbles escaped the prison. Now, he's back here, said Gustavo. Why come back here? Asked Bernard. Like you said, and quote, 3 years ago, he killed his wife, and quote, he only knows this part of town from memory. I just think he wants his old house back, said Gustavo. Warren approaches. Bernard, I just got off the phone with the warden. Everything he said is true. Trevor Gobbles escaped 2 days ago, said Warren. And just so you really know I'm telling the truth, I took a picture of this on my way here. Gustavo shows pictures of the abandoned car with woman number 2's body. Jesus, don't tell me that's a baby seat in the back, said Bernard. I'm sorry to say, it is, said Gustavo. All right, we need to find this guy and fast, said Bernard. Where do we start? Asked Warren. How about his old neighborhood? Asked Gustavo. Let's get moving, said Bernard. The house appears. Patricia is sitting on her bed, listening to music, knocking on the bedroom door. The bedroom door opens. Hey, sweetheart, did you talked to Bernard today? Asked Corey. Not yet. I texted him. But he didn't text me back, said Patricia. Don't worry. Maybe he got a call. Dinner's almost done, said Corey. All right, said Patricia. Footsteps are walking. How's she doing? Asked Jan. She seems good. A little upset though, said Corey. Don't worry. She'll have many broken hearts and she'll break a lot of them too, said Jan. I hope it's her that's doing the breaking though, said Corey laughing, then takes a piece of cabanossi. Hey, that's for dinner, said Jan. I'm hungry, said Corey. Yeah, I know. Hey, can you do me a favor? Since it's only gonna be the 4 or 5 of us, there's that little table out in the shed. Can you grab it? Asked Jan. Yes, ma'am. Corey opens the back door then walks outside. Man, it's cold out here. Corey is running towards the shed, then opens the door. A table appears, leaning against the shed wall. There you are. I'm coming for you. Corey grabs the table. The shed door shuts. Hey, what happened to the light? The light switch is around here somewhere. But where is it? Corey is feeling for the light switch. There you are. The shed light turns on. Trevor appears behind Corey. Corey turns around. Whoa! I didn't even see you there. What you doing out here? Trevor raises the scythe. What the hell are you doing? Asked Corey. Trevor swings the scythe. The scythe decapitates Corey. The shed door opens. Trevor walks out then shuts the shed door. Jan is stirring a spoon. Patricia, come here for a second. Patricia approaches. Can you stir this for me while I go find your father? Said Jan. I'll go find him. Where'd he go? Asked Patricia. Out to the shed to get the table. And tell him to bring in a few chairs too, said Jan. All right. Patricia walking out the back door then towards the shed. Dad. The shed door opens. Patricia walks into the shed, then looks around. The table appears against the shed wall. Patricia walks towards the table then grabs it. Blood appears. Patricia looks at her hands. What the hell is this? Blood? Asked Patricia. A creaking sound from behind Patricia. Patricia turns around. A hammer is being swung. Patricia moves backwards, then falls onto the floor. Trevor appears, then stares at Patricia. Nadine, is that really you? Asked Trevor, bending towards Patricia. Patricia grabs a piece of wood, then swings it. The piece of wood hits Trevor. Trevor falls onto the floor, then groans. Patricia runs out of the shed, then towards the house. Trevor walks out of the shed, then follows Patricia. And quat, mom, and quat, and quat, mom, and quat, and quat, help, and quat, yelled Patricia. Jan looks out the kitchen window then sees Patricia running. Now, why is she running? Trevor appears, following Patricia. Oh my, said Jan, running towards the back door then opens it. Patricia runs into the house. The back door shuts onto Trevor's left arm. Trevor grabs Patricia's shirt. Patricia is screaming, then her shirt rips. Jan is holding onto the back door. Patricia grabs a knife then stabs Trevor's left hand. Trevor groans then pulls his left arm out the back door. The back door shuts, then locks. Oh my God, said Patricia. Are you all right? Asked Jan. Yeah, who is that? Asked Patricia. I don't know, said Jan. Edmund walks into the kitchen. What's going on? Asked Edmund. The window of the back door breaks. Trevor tires unlocking the back door. Hey, I saw that guy earlier, said Edmund. Patricia, take your brother and hide. Do it now, said Jan. Come on, Edmund, said Patricia. Both Edmund and Patricia are running upstairs. Jan grabs the chef's knife, then points it. The back door breaks down. Trevor is looking at Jan. Where is Nadine? Asked Trevor. I don't know who Nadine is, said Jan. You must have done something to her, didn't you? Give me Nadine, said Trevor. There's no Nadine here, said Jan. Trevor raises the hammer. Jan swings the chef's knife. The chef's knife cuts Trevor's side. Trevor groans, holds his side, then looks at Jan. Jan is shaking. You bitch, said Trevor, throwing the hammer. The hammer hits Jan's head. Jan falls onto the kitchen floor, drops the chef's knife, then groans. Trevor is standing over Jan. Jan opens her eyes. Trevor grabs the chef's knife, then raises it. Please, don't hurt my children, salad Jan. I don't want to hurt Nadine. I just want to protect her, said Trevor, continuously swinging the chef's knife. Jan continuously gasping. Both Edmund and Patricia are hiding in the closet. What are we going to do? Whispered Edmund. I don't know, Edmund, said Patricia. Footsteps are walking. The floor is creaking. Trevor is looking down the hallway, then walks into Patricia's room. Oh, what a beautiful room. My sweet Nadine, you've outdone yourself. It's so beautiful. Trevor touching awe. Picture of Patricia. Both Edmund and Patricia look through the cracks. Trevor is walking around the bedroom, then stops. Patricia is watching Trevor. Trevor looks at the closet, then smiles. Come out wherever you are, said Trevor, walking towards the closet. The sound of sirens wailing. A police car stops. All three are getting out of the police car. Gustavo looks at Marcia's house. What are you doing? Asked Bernard. Gustavo sees the car in the driveway. That's the car he took from that woman. He must be in this house, said Gustavo, walking towards Marcia's house. Warren, check out the Lopez's house. I'll go with Gustavo, said Bernard. Footsteps are walking, knocking on the door. Hello, Mrs. Lopez. Mr. Lopez. Are you here? Hello? The front door is locked. Warren steps backwards, then kicks the front door open. Hello, Jersey City Police Department. Is anyone here? Mr. Lopez. Mrs. Lopez. Warren is walking towards the kitchen, sees the back door broken, then goes fully into the kitchen. Mrs. Lopez. Warren kneels, then doesn't feel a pulse. Sorry, ma'am. Mr. Lopez, are you here? Kids. Warren looks out the back door. A banging sound comes from upstairs. Mr. Lopez, kids. Are you here? Hello, said Warren. Both Bernard and Gustavo are walking towards Marcia's house, knocking on the door. Mrs. Santos. Mrs. Santos. It's Officer Watts. Mrs. Santos. Open the door, said Bernard. Officer, I know this is by your book, but it's not by mine, said Gustavo, kicking the front door open. Wait, let me go first, said Bernard, walking into the house. Gustavo follows behind Bernard, then walks upstairs. Bernard is walking around the house, then looks into the kitchen. A banging sound comes from the living room. Bernard is slowly walking, then gets to the living room. Footsteps are walking into the living room. A figure appears. The gun fires. Gustavo falls onto the floor. Bernard approaches Gustavo. Jesus, any closer, officer? Asked Gustavo, holding his left ear. Sorry, I thought it was him, said Bernard. No, I heard a banging sound, said Gustavo. Me too, said Bernard. The banging sound in the distance. Gustavo grabs the closet doorknob. Bernard nods his head. The closet door opens. Marcia's body falls out of the closet. Is that who you were looking for? Asked Gustavo. Yeah, said Bernard. Warren is walking upstairs. Mr. Lopez, kids, said Warren, pointing his gun. Radio static. Hey Warren, did you find anything? Asked Bernard over the radio. I found Mrs. Lopez's body in the kitchen. I'm still searching the rest of the house, said Warren. All right, be careful. We don't know where Trevor's is, said Bernard. Roger that, said Warren, turning around, then gasps. The chef's knife appears in Warren's stomach. Warren, gasping, then fires his gun. Trevor groans, then pushes Warren down the staircase. Warren goes limp. Trevor holds his stomach. Nadine, Nadine, please come out. I'm injured. Please, Nadine. Thumping sound from inside the closet. Nadine, said Trevor, walking towards the closet. The closet door opens. A hanger goes into Trevor's eyes. Trevor groans, then falls onto the bedroom floor. Go, Edmund, said Patricia. Both Edmund and Patricia are running. Trevor grabs Patricia's right leg. Patricia falls onto the bedroom floor, then hits her head. Patricia, said Edmund. Trevor stands up, then drags Patricia. Edmund runs at Trevor, then starts hitting him. Trevor groans, then shoves Edmund. Edmund falls into the bedroom wall, then groans. Edmund, said Patricia. Nadine, help me. You see, I'm injured. Please, help me, said Trevor. Never, said Patricia, kicking Trevor's face. Trevor steps backwards, then looks at Patricia. Patricia, get away from her, said Bernard, firing his gun. Bernard gets shot in his right arm, groans, then runs at Bernard. Both Bernard and Trevor go through the bedroom wall, then into another bedroom. Bernard groans, then reaches for his gun. Trevor steps onto the gun, then kicks it away. Wait a minute. I know you. You were there that day. You were the first on the screen. You arrested me 3 years ago. And how ironic, 3 years later, you die, said Trevor, jamming the chef's knife into the side of Bernard's chest. And quat? No, and quat, yelled Patricia. Bernard looks at Patricia, then falls onto the bedroom floor. Trevor looks at Patricia. You see, Nadine, we're meant to be together forever, said Trevor, raising the chef's knife. A shotgun cocks. Trevor turns around, then sees Gustavo. Happy anniversary, Trevor, said Gustavo, continuously firing his shotgun. Trevor, continuously being shot, falls out the bedroom window, screams, then lands onto the ground. Gustavo approaches the window, then sees Trevor laying on the ground. Patricia runs towards Bernard. Bernard is coughing. You're gonna be all right, said Patricia. Bernard groaning. Footsteps are approaching. Grab his radio and call the police now. He needs an ambulance, said Gustavo. Patricia grabs the radio. Hello, this is Patricia Lopez. Officer Watts is injured and another officer is dead. Please send help right away, said Patricia. Edmund runs towards Patricia. The back door of the car opens. Trevor is being put into the back of the car. Gustavo walks around the car, then gets into the driver's seat. The car starts, then drives away. A cliff appears. The car stops. The driver door opens. Gustavo walks towards the ledge of the cliff, then looks down at the lake. This is the perfect spot for you to rot, Mr. Gobbles. It's time to disappear forever. Gustavo turns around. The back door of the car is open. Gustavo runs towards the car, doesn't see Trevor, then looks around. And quat? Trevor, and quat? Yelled Gustavo. Trevor continuously laughing. The end.